Hi, I'm Andrew, and today we will talk about BMW X5 G05 models. This car made in 2019, we own this car already for 2 years, and this information can be very useful for people who would like to buy or shopping for used BMW X5 cars. So let's start it. BMW produced X5 model from 1999, and since then they improve lots of things like style and design and especially lots of things electronically. We equipped with the BMW laser lights for the night. It's one of the best probably options we can see so far. It's much better than regular or LED lights. Most of these cars look similar, but in 2019 it came with two style of bumper. One was more classy look, the other one, this type, was on usually with M package. Now it's only one style came with most of the cars. If you would like to buy a hybrid, it will be slightly looking different, and for the M cars the bumper will look more aggressive. Three big intakes on most of them, couple holes for the air curtains, bigger size grille, and the game of the grills is growing bigger and bigger, and on X7 of course it's even bigger, but this car I think still has a decent size grills. The good things, grill equipped with the gate, so this gate helps to warm up or cool out the engine, but I'm thinking what might happen in the future, especially if in Canada we have lots of snow, lots of ice, sand and stones, so one day if it sees what's happened, engine will overheat, or maybe it will have a very expensive repair because there is no space between radiator and it's not easy to get in. On my another BMW I have a folding mirror, and after 3.5 years it's broke. It seized basically and the motor blew, and it was not cheap repair. So same happened probably in the future with these gates too. This car equipped with M package, so we have a 21 alloy rims, 2-tone. For people who would like to have a bigger, you can upgrade to size number 22. For winter we use 20 size, and I believe you can use also 19, but not with this type of caliper because this is a huge size. Of course rotors is different size too. The brakes is good. Brakes is very predictable and stop exactly when you need it. The only one thing, of course, it's more expensive because it's a bigger size and different pads size too. For people who would like to change brake on your own, you need just don't forget this brakes you need to do reset with computer, otherwise you might have a big Christmas tree on your dashboard, like a stabilizing problem, check engine and the brakes. Talking about the trunk, it has a very big and large area which is good for the camping or to move the stuff. But we find the bad things, it's when the low partial of the gate is open, it's not possible to reach the stuff, it's so far. And example, my wife is shorter than me, so she cannot reach. She needs either to fold this part, either need to climb inside to pick up something. On the gate, this gate we can use as a seat because it holds lots of weight, which is good, and the second partial we can use if it's rain for the like a cover. But low partial, if to open it, it's collect lots of dust, so you need to count that if you would like to have your car clean, otherwise you will see lots of dirt all around. The trunk itself is 53 cubic feet. With the foldable seats it's up to 72, and the size is so big I easily can put adult bicycle in. The cargo net, the cargo cover, it's easy to storage, and it's made space for that on this location. And generally there is extra spot you can keep your stuff in, like keep tools and jack. So this trunk has some hidden hooks also, and we have a Harman Kardon stereo, and in these two pylons I find we also have a speakers which make sounds more surround. Good option. Vents on the back same, and the vent on the middle between the doors make a whistle noise, and sometimes this is annoying because if I make it full power, so it's whistling so much, I need to keep it less than half, otherwise it's too noisy. We have an option to heat or cool the cups during the winter or for the summer. That's excellent, but they located so close to the USB or to the cigarette lighter, and what will happen if I spill the coffee or tea? It might have a shortcut. Same with USB. Oh, that's example. It's a gesture control. If you're very emotional and you use your finger or gesture, it might turn on or turn off. It's a cool option, but it's annoying. Turn off. Yes, I don't need to even to explain it, and it shows right away. Lots of good buttons. Yes, the media is good, but on some cars, like I like to listen radio, and there is no radio button. Now it's COM. High drive is good, there is no question. The shifter has a parking on the side. On the other models on the top, much easier to use. This one you need to put your finger somehow. It's bad location, I believe. Engine equipped, of course, with the start stop. You can turn it off only with this button. Every next time when you start the car, you need to turn on or turn off again, depends if you like it or not. The other buttons are so close to each other. So parking, if I need to use parking, I press, see, nothing happen on the screen. I press harder, then I don't know why, maybe it's on my car. And another thing is they're so close to each other, sometimes I miss and I press wrong button next to it. The other buttons on the Sport, Comfort and Eco Pro, it's working good. Eco Pro button is I use when I'm sitting in the traffic, but when I start to use Sport, I am every time afraid to press accidentally start stop. What happen if I drive over 100 kilometers on the highway and suddenly I turn off the car? Could be an accident, I'm not sure. Parking brakes is working good. Any other options around is good. The preset buttons is excellent. Gesture control, you know, if you're emotional, it will skip your, oh, you see, skip your song, or sometimes it's turn on or turn off the song. Automatic parking is good. All cameras looks very good, and you can see car from the side and parking perfectly. Stereo system is Harman Kardon, is excellent, but of course Boller and Wilkins could be probably the best. Some people say they don't like display because it's digital. I would say the car is you know, looks very modern with this display, and we get used to it. It takes a while though, compared to the classic design, but generally I like it. And sometimes I can use a head-up display. That's much easier, you know. So this side of the door, because we have a comfort seat, I also can control the second passenger seat with this button. I press this button and I move all of my buttons, which is, I just touch it and it has you can see immediately touch control on the panel, and you can do exactly same or adjust if my mom is older lady sitting there and I can control for her. We have a display key, which is a very cool options. Yes, we can, you would know lots about your car, you can control lots of things, but this key coming with no remote starter, this is option, and of course you need to pay for that. The bad things, it's the screen you can scratch. The good things, yes, you can charge it. We have a wireless charger here, you just put inside and yeah, it's already start charging. Same, you can put your iPhone or Android, but I find on the phone it's easy and faster charge than this key, so most likely I need to take this key and charge it with wire, and the charging keeps probably 10 days, less or more, and then you again need to charge. So with battery key fob, it's much easier to use than this. Yeah, it looks cool, but not as practical. The steering wheel has a kind of like a lane assist, so the car knows you're going between two lanes, and the good things, we have this option, but this option is kind of aggressive, you know. If you pass the line, it's pull you in, and sometimes you feel like you lost control of your car. Of course, it has a 3 position of the vibrating and with the how hard it pulls you, but we put on the lowest, so it's vibrate much less. Also, in this car there is no any glass holders for people who need the sunglasses, or so there is not that much space. So I bought something from eBay and I install it because my wife like sunglasses, I like sunglasses, so some extra things, you know, because there is not enough pockets in the car. Each key is lockable to the driver profile. You can record on your key the seat position, the steering wheel, even it's remember the last song you was listening, the heat or air condition, the mirrors, and it's good. But if I grab accidentally second key, which is for my wife, then I find, oh my god, I need to change the profile because everything not mine, and again, it's a good option, and same time for me kind of I don't really like it. But also, if I drive with my wife key and suddenly the key in her pocket and she just step away 5 steps, so I cannot control the car, so you cannot even close the window if the rain is or the car is fully turned off. So then you need to run, pick up the key, come back to the car, and then car starts working. Without the key you cannot do anything. Speaking about of usage of different key, sometimes if I take my wife key and she is shorter, and of course seat is located close to the steering, and if it's rain, I run, open the door, and it gets so slow, and this is the spot to hit your knee, and sometimes it's so painful even with my key. So this is a good and a bad things. About the pockets in the car, we like it a lot because it's a big spot to keep your bottle, and you can put umbrella and something else, so it's a good option. The ride on this car is just amazing. The steering is sharp, similar as any other BMW models with electrical motor system. Acceleration is quick and smooth. There is plenty enough power from 6-cylinder turbo engine. 5.5 seconds and you drive already 100 kilometers. For people who would like to have more faster car, then you need to think about 8-cylinder car or M badge on it. There is no turbo lag at any low or mid RPM car, pull very strong like a diesel. The ride on this car is surprisingly soft, especially we equipped with the comfort seats, which is give very good benefit to it. 21 alloys rims is sitting on low profile Pirelli tires, which is quite harsh, but for the winter we use 20 size Toyo tires and the ride is much softer. On the regular roads the ride is smooth, but if the pavement is broken, definitely you can feel it. One of my friends, she says, every time when she drives with her husband for the long distance, she fell asleep. That's how comfortable this car is. Touchscreen has a high resolution and fast response. Navigation is good, of course similar as the previous generation, but for the voice control sometimes it does not recognize commands in the streets if similar names. So better to use Apple CarPlay because on Apple it's better, recognition, voice recognition. Seat belt is not adjustable. Some people complain about it, but for me, I'm tall. I don't feel any difference as any other adjustable cars. Also, this belt is automatic. It has a motor inside, so sometimes when you drive and you need to move your head or you cannot see what's going on the side, these guys pull you so hard and push you back to the seat, so it's very difficult to see what's going on then. As you can see, there is only a few little things we are not very happy with, but all the rest, such as great visibility, performance, dynamic, suspension, very good lights, soundproofing, and the comfort on this car, just outstanding. Overall, it's a very good car. It's the best combination of sport and same time luxury. Plus this car is surprisingly economical, and we spend only in the summer about 11 liters per 100 kilometers, and for the winter time maybe around 13-14. Compared to the same size other brands vehicle, this is very good result. People who thinking to buy this car, of course you might like it because it's of design, but same time this car has one of the best motor in for the last couple decades, and on the forums already some people put over 200 kilometers and engine has no problem. Plus, for people who would like to tune the engine, yes, you can do the tuning and upgrade up to 600 or more horsepower, which is also a very good option. For people who would like to buy a used car like this, especially in Canada, most of the cars will come only with the one package, either M, either Premium or Essential Premium. So it's not easy to find car with the packages, like two packages like this car. But for people who looking hard, definitely you can find it. If you like my video, please subscribe or click like button. Thank you.